Commonwealth Football Coaches Association proudly presents the 2023 CFCA Media Days. We welcome Coach Shifflet, the head football coach for Spotswood High School. Coach, if you could, please introduce yourself and give our viewers a little bit more insight about your coaching career and your current school.
Yes, sir. My name is Dale Shifflet. I'm currently the head football coach at Spotswood High School. This is my 8th year here, going into being the head coach here. This is also my alma mater. I graduated from here in 1994. I came back after going to Bridgewater College playing and coached at William Monroe High School for 2 years, and then came to Spotswood as an assistant under then head coach Eric Baylor. And then the schools kind of split off. Spotswood split off between here and East Rockingham High School, and I left to be the offensive coordinator at East Rockingham High School. And then I came back here 8 years ago when the job opened up.
Wow, that's pretty cool, Coach. Learning about that, being at Spotswood for the last 8 years. What's a crazy story is I was actually up for that East Rockingham job when it first opened up. I was one of the finalists for that one. I was looking to move as well for that one, but didn't get it, obviously. Great principal that was over there, and great school, and now you guys splitting, and you guys, I'm sure that's one of your rivalry games and that kind of stuff. But Coach, could you give our viewers kind of a brief overview of this past off season and kind of an outlook for the upcoming 2023 football season?
Yeah, 2 years ago we had a lot of young guys playing for us, and it kind of started to pay off again last year. Last season we went 8-2, went to the first round of the playoffs and played actually our rival in our district, Turner Ashby High School. This past all season, we returned 7 out of 11 guys on defense, returned 5 on offense. So we can replace some guys up front. We lost a couple of D tackles on defense. We have to replace those guys. Offensively, we have to replace a receiver and a couple of our offensive linemen. This offseason has been really good. We actually went to a team camp for the first time since I've been here since 8 years. We combined with Appomattox and Brookville, went to a team camp with full pads, and kind of got to spend 3 days with each of their staffs and their players on some dorm rooms, and we practiced together and did some competitive things against each other that I thought was really good for our kids. And it just gave us, some bonding time, and then just time just to work on football as well. And I thought we came into our off season, as far as our preseason stuff, a lot further ahead than what we normally are.
Yeah, I used to do that when I was a former head football coach, taking my kids to team camp. I think that was a great experience for those kids. Sometimes they get in front of college coaches there at wherever you take them. They get extra kind of exposure to the college lifestyle and that kind of stuff. But then all that time away, just football, building that team bonding, not only that, but as a coaching staff as well. So I've always been a big proponent of that. So I'm glad you guys had a very successful team camp. Coach, we're a couple weeks in. This coming Friday is pretty much most of the states starting up on Friday. Has anything happened in preseason practice that has kind of surprised you or you're really excited about for this upcoming fall?
I'm excited a lot about some of our skill guys. We got some new kids out. They're actually a part of our basketball team. We've got a history here of having really good basketball runs, and we have a lot of those guys now playing football. So I'm excited to kind of see their transition from the basketball court to the football field. And it's going to allow us to do some more creative things on offense that we haven't been able to do in the past, because we do have some of our better athletes in our school playing football now.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that beats the multi-sport athlete. I'm a strong proponent of kids playing as many sports as they can, building that competition. And I think you get skills from other sports that will only make you a better football player. So I think that's awesome that you're able to get those new guys out for you. Coach, can you give viewers a list of key student athletes from your team that maybe the state of Virginia and or nearby colleges should be looking to have a big fall season?
One of our biggest prospects is going to be one of our DNs, and then an H-back player for us named Rain Dean. He's 6'4", 220 pounds. He's kind of the do-everything player offensively. We can spread him out. We can put him in the backfield. We put him in some multiple places. And then defensively, coming off the edge, he's a force to be reckoned with coming off of there. He's got a good first step. Then obviously his size and range doesn't hurt there. And he's made himself a lot stronger in the weight room this offseason, which is a tribute to his work ethic. And he's also, one of those basketball kids as well. And he was a second-team All-State kid in basketball, so just an all-around good athlete. Another kid to watch out for is one of our seniors. His name's Matthew Craig. He is a multi-sport player as well, plays baseball. He is another kid, plays outside receiver for us, and we moved him to safety. He was an all-region corner last year. We moved him to safety this year. He's still playing receiver. And then we also put him in some wildcat quarterback situations just to get the ball in his hands. So those two athletes are two guys kind of to look out for us.
Well, those sound like two stellar athletes right there, leading your guys' team this coming fall. So that's going to be pretty exciting. Coach, we're all coaches, and the most important game is the next game. And for all of us, that's week 1, which is coming up for most of us this Friday. However, are there any other key matchups or rivalries we should be looking forward to watching on your schedule this fall?
For us, I think, head coach speak, they're kind of all important, and you do look 1 week at a time. For us, this week 1 opponent is a big one for us. It's a school out of the Seminole District, and it's a district that's in our region that's traditionally, one of the strongest districts in the state of Virginia, and you're always going through teams from there to try to win our region. So for us, we're going to kind of see early on where we stand in our region just by that game.
Yeah, no doubt. I used to coach at William Campbell High School, used to live in Lynchburg. So I know all about the Seminole District and all the teams that are in there that make that up. It's a powerhouse high school, district right there in the middle of our state, and so definitely going to be, some key matchups week 1 just with you and Rustburg. Any other coaches, district rivals or anything like that you have on your schedule?
Yeah, we have East Rockingham, which we split off of. They were actually 2A, and this is their first year coming up into 3A, and they're actually coming to our district. So we have them week 6, which is our homecoming game. And then the end of our season, as a team that Turner Ashby that my wife's actually an assistant principal there. Guys that I coached with at East Rockingham are actually there now. One as the AD and one as the head coach. And we played them last year in the first round of the playoffs. So that'll be another good matchup for us. They have a lot of guys coming back as well, and are going to have a pretty good season as well.
Yeah, no doubt. So you got some exciting, scheduled games. And, Coach, we hope that you have a safe and successful 2023 football season. For our viewers, you can go to our website, which is cfcavafb.org, to get more details about the Football Coaches Association, as well as information on how to become a member. Coach, any last thoughts before we go?
No, sir. Thank you a lot for having me, and I've enjoyed the association. I encourage all coaches to join, head coaches and assistants. It's a good thing for our state.
Well, I appreciate that, Coach. And, Coach, thank you again for your time, and have a great season.
Thank you.